Welcome back, Tater Tots, to my channel for another new speed build. And today's speed build is the home for one of the new townies or residents that I have created in my new save file for Willow Creek. Because remember, guys, I am starting with Willow Creek first, and we will slowly progress as we make our way through all the different sim worlds. So obviously, it is a very time-consuming project and will take quite a bit. Plus, there's other challenges that I would like to complete at some point. So, yeah, this is just going to be kind of an ongoing, slow project. But, I feel like it's moving along pretty well already for Willow Creek. So, anyways, guys, this, as I said, is the home of Olivia Davis. Now, Olivia, if you guys did not watch the cast video creation for her, then I will go ahead and link it down in the information box below. So you can definitely go and check that out to hear her full story. But I'll just give you guys a brief little synopsis. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I could be failing really bad right now. But anyways, so she is a newer resident here at Willow Creek. And so she is pretty much fresh out of college. And she has been working at a local cafe that is in Willow Creek. And it's an older cafe. It's been around for a while. And I do have a speed build coming for that cafe as well. So don't worry, guys, it's coming. And so she has found a job there, but she is really into photography. And she has not been able to find a job since graduating with photography. And so she's been working at this cafe for a bit, and she actually got the opportunity of a lifetime while working there. And so you can listen to the cast video to hear a little bit more about that. But so she is living in one of the it's like a newer lot that is in Willow Creek, because Willow Creek is like basically one of the oldest towns, and it's been around for a really long time. And so she is living in, a more recent home. It's a little bit more modern, but it's still not super modern. The inside has definitely been updated, but the outside, the exterior of the home is still much more, a little bit dated looking, but it still is very nice. And they've added new windows and new doors and things like that. So, as you guys know, we don't have garages in The Sims 4. And so I just made it look like there's one, but it's not really a garage. It's not used as a garage. We're just going to pretend that it was originally a garage a long time ago, but then the owners who rent out this home, they renovated everything, got rid of the garage, and turned the garage into an actual living room, but they still kept the garage door aspect there at the window. So that's kind of the idea behind that. So I kind of wanted to mix some different elements in this build because with it being Olivia's home, Olivia is more of an artist. And so she likes color. And so she is allowed to paint to an extent as long as she gets approval from the landlord themselves. So she has definitely taken up that opportunity because that's what she is. She's a painter, she's a photographer. And so, she needs to have a place that inspires her. So I wanted to add bursts of color that are bright because Olivia, she likes the colors orange and yellow, and she just honestly likes so many of them. So here we can see on the interior of the home, as I said, the exterior looks more dated than the interior because the interior has been renovated and updated by the owners. And so it just looks beautiful. I have always wanted to use this wood planking wall because I think that it's so beautiful and just stunning. And I just feel like though the aesthetic of it never really matches a lot of my builds that I actually try to make. So that's the only reason I haven't really done it myself. And also, guys, an exciting news, not that this has anything to do with this video, but my husband and I just finished renovating our downstairs half bath, and I am so excited about it. It looks so good. And yeah, we've been in this house for 3 years, and we've never been able to use the toilet downstairs because it was so calcified because the water is so hard here where we live because we have to have a water softener, and the toilet was just so small and it was leaking. And so we just kept it shut off. And it was a whole thing, but we got a brand new toilet, brand new vanity and sink. We redid the flooring and the wall, and the painting and all of that, and it's really come together, which is just fantastic. So, anyways, back to this build. So I did want to add windows here. I thought about doing cabinets above it, but it was just the windows are too big for there to be cabinets above it. Like they would just be up too high, and that's not realistic for someone to be able to reach up and grab something out of a cabinet, like in my honest opinion. And so I just did the windows here because she needs a lot of light. Photographers like to have light and to play around with it. And so I felt that this home really suited her for the location and the countertops and everything as well, because as I said, she's a newer resident. So with her being from a younger generation, she likes things that are a little bit more new. But she obviously can't afford the best of the best because she's a fresh college graduate, just works at a cafe. And so these are things that we have to consider for her. Now, of course, you don't have to use this house as Olivia's house, but this is how I'm using it in my new save. And so I am just building houses to decorate with, ones that you guys can use. You're more than welcome, of course, to do it furnished or unfurnished, however you want. But if you want to play along and if you do want to recreate your Willow Creek neighborhood with any of my residents or builds, this way you've got matching storylines to go with it and people to kind of become friends with and get to know in your community. And so, yeah, I just like to have fun with it in that aspect. But I do plan on just building some houses that are just for sale. And that way you've got kind of a good mix of both. But obviously, there's lots of people that are doing rebuilds of the sim worlds. And so I think that that's so cool because you can literally customize your neighborhood to whatever you want it to be. You can have a little bit of someone else's and then a house here from another one, a retail store from this one. And I just think that it's so fun. And it just lets everybody get all their creative juices flowing and out. And I just really like that aspect. But, anyways, guys, so here you can see this is where I start trying to add pops of color for the build because Olivia, one of her trademark colors is orange. So I wanted to use this orange couch because I never use orange. Like in real life, I don't think I would ever own an orange couch. Like it's just I don't know, it's too 70s for me, 60s, 70s, somewhere in that range. And I do like the color orange, but it just for my home it just wouldn't suit the aesthetic. And these curtains are just so cute and maybe if I was just a single person living on my own, but when you buy a house, like you have to think about so many other things. Like you're thinking about resale value and keeping it neutral so that it's easier to maintain and take care of. Because most people, when you resell your house, they don't want crazy colors. Like, honestly, guys, when I bought my house here, the bedroom upstairs, one of them had bright, like hunter orange walls. It was so bright. Like, even when the lights were off, it looked like they were still on because the walls were just that bright. And it was so crazy. And my husband and I were like, well, thank goodness for paint. And so we painted it, the typical like gray neutral color that everybody's doing now that's trending. And it was like, it took like 2 or 3 coats because this bright orange just kept bleeding through. It was awful. But, anyways, that has been taken care of now. And I love the feather painting. I love the colors for it. I think it's so cute. And this whole little entryway, I haven't played with platforms a ton, so it was really exciting to be able to do it again and just, add that little element like a step down where you can collect your shoes here at the front. My husband and I do the same thing in our home. He is currently trying to build a little shoe rack to put by our front door, and then that way guests can take their shoes off because we've got new carpet downstairs, so we're trying to keep it as clean as possible. And then we still have to get new carpet done upstairs. So, renovations, guys, man, they so much money just flying out of my wallet and so much time and it just never ends. It just feels like. But one day I have a dream that it will be done. Anyways, this is her bedroom. And so we go back to having our wood planking here, which I feel really just speaks to this aesthetic. Like, this house, the lighting in the windows and where they're located is just very inspiring for me. Like, I feel like there are so many great spots where, like, when the sun is rising, when it's setting, there's just so many beautiful aspects of it. And that's something that I treasure and adore in The Sims 4 is like the lighting, I think, is just beautiful. I had a really hard time also deciding on a color bed because there wasn't a good mix. And then this one, of course, matched the curtain, but I wanted to have a more orange bed, but then the woods weren't matching. And it was just, there was just too much, guys, going on. But yeah, anyways, guys, also, I've been thinking lately. So if you guys can comment below to let me know what you guys think. I've been wanting to do some more build challenges or cast challenges lately. And I do have a list of ones that were suggested to me from Twitter. and which I am so grateful for that list, guys. But I would also like for you guys to just go ahead and comment below if you've got ideas or time, and let me know which ones that you guys are most interested to see, because there are so many different types of challenges. And of course, I am doing a solar system legacy challenge right now, and that is a long-term challenge, obviously, because it's 10 generations long. And so that one will take me quite a while to get through. But we are about to start the second generation, so I'm really excited. So if you guys haven't started watching it yet, you definitely should, because it's getting juicy and I am so ready and excited to move into the next generation. Like, I'm ready. So ready. I'm on the edge of my seat, literally, right now. I'm currently on the edge of my seat. But, anyways, guys, so that is pretty much all I really have to say, honestly, about this build. So, I'm probably going to go ahead and stop my blabbering. I feel like it's probably annoying or bothering you guys, but I just sometimes you just got to explain a few things about your build and let you guys know. I mean, I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory how to build this one. It's not anything crazy or any intense architecture, but just so that you guys do know, I did add a hint of the artistic elements and pictures and portraits that she's been working on painting. So definitely the home of an artist. But I wanted to thank you guys so much for joining me on another speed build. I really enjoy building. I think it's so fun. It's a great way to share my creativity with you guys, and it just makes me so happy when you guys like my builds, and especially when I see that people are downloading them from the gallery, because it is very inspiring to me to know that other people are enjoying my builds and using them to play with their Sims in. And it's just, it warms my heart and it just makes me so happy. And I usually try to, for a lot, like my LP, if I use like diners or things like that, usually either I'll just build a new one for the game itself, depending on what it is I need, or I'll try to use some of the newer, less known ones. That way I can try to help some other fellow builders get their name out there and help them showcase some things. So thank you, Tater Tots. You guys are seriously the best. I love you from the bottom of my heart and your support. I just think it's the sim community is really great, and it makes me so happy. I literally all day think about ways that I can make new builds or something that will be exciting to share with you guys, because it is just one of my passions to be able to create this and storylines. So thank you for allowing me to do that, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Of course, as I said, this will be on the gallery for you guys if you are interested in downloading it. And also Olivia Davis, for some reason it says she has custom content on my two families that I've created so far for Willow Creek. I have gone through them countless times, and I'm not sure why it keeps saying there's custom content, because I cannot find any custom content whatsoever. Like, I have filtered it and she is not wearing anything from there. So I'm really not sure what's going on there. But so if you guys want to download them, please make sure you check box include custom content when you're on my gallery page so that she pops up, and don't hesitate to download them. They should not have anything custom on there, but if you figure it out, let me know. Like, honestly, it would be so helpful. But I will go ahead and end right here, guys. Continue watching the video. Just enjoy seeing the rest of this build. And then there are, of course, some photos at the end for you guys to see the finalized product. So once again, Tater Tots, it has been a blast having you here with me. So, and I will see you next time. I might go too fast. I don't care about those limits, 'cause I want this to last like nothing ever lasts before. I might go too fast. Suddenly
Malibu. Are you feeling the same way I do? Are you feeling the same way I do? Are you thinking about me? Are you thinking about me? I'm having a hard time not doing anything other than thinking about you. So are you thinking about me? 'Cause I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. 'Cause I've been thinking about you. I might go too fast.